And Ryan Leonard. What has it been like playing between those two guys? And obviously, a lot of exciting things ahead for you three.
Yeah, I mean it's so fun being able to step out there with those guys. They're they always make plays, and just kind of being a part of that. It's something special, and those guys they're such good guys off the ice too. So it kind of it's fun to be able to sit on the bench, kind of come back from a shift and just kind of talk about stuff. It's fun.
I wonder too, they've obviously played together for a long time. They're going to move pucks the way that they know how to move it. How have you had to kind of adapt to that? And is it okay maybe to not always have the puck even as the center? Gabe can drive play, Ryan can drive play. But yeah, just has there been any adjustment for you in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just, once you're out there first shift, the other game, you kind of just sink in, you don't really think too much about it, and you kind of just play hockey, so you can't really, go out there and, worry about that stuff. They're going to make plays happen, and, you're just, you're out there, make sure your stick's on the ice and, just be ready to tap it in.
What's the biggest difference for you having been in this last year as an underager, coming in now with the experience that you've had? What have you noticed about yourself that's different in this camp than it was last summer?
Yeah, I mean, it was really helpful coming here last summer. You kind of understand that there's going to be bigger and, stronger guys here, and you kind of have to give it your all no matter, who you're going against. And, that's something that I was able to learn last year, especially coming in, trying to, hopefully turn some heads and, try your hardest to make the team. And, it's the same, you're in the same position here. Everyone's here fighting for a spot. So it's, you just got to go out there. You have to give it your all. So if you, the second you stop doing that, that's when, questions start to occur, and you just you can't really let that happen.
Have you always played center on all the teams that you played for, James, or did you play some wing or any other position?
Yeah, I mean, I mostly played center, but last year when they called us up, I was playing wing for the year. So, I loved it. I really it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's fun to be able to just go out there and play hockey. So positions, they're just positions, but at the end of the day, you got to make sure that you're taking care of both ends of the ice. So,
having been close to making the team last year and knowing, hey, didn't get a chance to play last year. They did win the gold medal, but now you've got a chance to do something no other American team has done, back-to-back gold medals. How much is that on your mind, and how much is that, how do you prepare for something like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of the little stuff, making sure, you're keying in all the little details and, making sure you're doing whatever you can to help the team, bring home gold, whether that's, whatever role they need you to be in. So that's kind of, that's the memo here. You got to make sure that, you're willing to help the team out, whether that's, in any situation. So, you kind of have to understand that coming in. This isn't your normal group that you're playing with. This is, you're playing for USA. You're representing your country, and you got to try and help out and do whatever you need to do.
You good? Yeah. So last question for me too. You and Logan Hensler are going through the draft process. You guys are teammates. You're now going through this process as well. What about him makes him a top prospect, and what have you noticed from him over the 2 years that you played with him?
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of see the way he skates. He's so smooth, and whenever he's under pressure, he always makes the right play. He's a guy that'll, he'll find you wherever you are. So it's special being out on the ice with him, especially being buddies with him off the ice as well. It's cool to see what he does on the ice, and the way he handles himself too. He's such a good guy, and anyone will say that. He's a down to earth kid, and there's nothing better than having a teammate like that you just you love, and you love being out there with.
I got a comment yesterday from Ryan Leonard saying that you're slightly more outgoing than Will Smith off the ice. Do you agree with that?
I don't know. I got to be around him more, I guess, to tell. But yeah, I don't know.
Pretty outgoing guy off the ice, do you think?
I try to be. I try.
He did say you're funnier too. So
I don't want to step on toes. I don't know. He's a funny guy too. So.